Welcome back to the channel. Hey, we made it. We're here again. Well, this is my fourth trip this week to the show, but it's actually Friday morning quite early. There's going to be a ton of tractors to show up yet today, so I'm not going to do the walkthrough yet. I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. So anyways, but yeah, we're here. We're doing the Michigan-Ohio State football game bet, and the loser gets to wear the opposite t-shirt or hat, you know, in a video. So it is what it is. So I don't know. Hope you like blue and mustard.
This year, it's been a rough couple of years, but hopefully this year I'm not wearing this.
Go blue. You know, that's what we should do. You know, you have to say, go blue if Michigan wins. So I gotta say it. Go Bucks.
Go Bucks. Go, yeah. We can add that in.
We can do that?
It'll hurt.
You can be alright?
We better not lose.
You gotta say blue, but not a different word.
Can I say it in Spanish?
Well, I think YouTube's auto-dubbing stuff already for you. So
okay. Alright.
In Spanish for the Spanish people watching. So, well, good luck to you.
Thanks. You too.
Thanks for coming.
We do have a giveaway to do though, because we have our friends from Ohio here. We were talking to them earlier, and turns out they are, one of them is a Michigan fan, and this was the hat I had to wear after we lost last year. So it's very lightly used. So
Come on in here. We both signed that this morning.
Brett here was talking to us, and he asked about the hat giveaway, and so we're gonna. And he's a Michigan fan, and he lives in Ohio. And I don't know how that happened, but we're gonna give him the signed by me and Dan, the ball gun I had to wear last year. Very, very lightly used. It was only worn about 20 minutes. And my head hurt.
And there shouldn't be any hair in it.
Yeah, there's no hair in it.
I see that. Yeah.
Lightly used. So, but glad to give that to you. And
Congratulations. In 1,000 years, that'll be worth something. Maybe.
Wear that with some shame. It is really
or
warm.
be illegal because it's made out of something toxic.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks for coming to the show, fellas.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for talking to us. And go blue.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Four-cylinder. So this is way before the Minneapolis Moline merger. This is just the Moline Plow Company tractor. Basically, the seat and this part here is all stayed the same, and they had mounted implements normally mounted, you know, in front of it. Had plows and rakes and, you know, all that stuff. The steering wheel back here, you know, has a trunnion. I call that a trunnion that move back and forth. That's kind of neat as well. But oh, Andy, oh, how I am doing a cameo. So that's light school. Very neat. Lauren Book from the great state of Iowa. That's where they grease it. Lauren, is this a D or an E or a C or?
This is a D. Orchard.
D Orchard. Absolutely rare.
The lower profile, the shorter radiator.
Okay.
But it can take all the implements that the regular D because of
The way they mount.
the way this is mounted.
Mm-hmm. So is this a grease cup or oil cup?
Grease cup.
It is grease. Okay. 'Cause I see it doesn't flip up like for oil. So very cool. Well, here's a Twin City. This is one of the big ones. This is a 20. I'm not even gonna guess. It's the big dog. Oh, let's see. I can't even read it though. Anyways, yeah. Pretty cool tractor. Great big 4-cylinder. That's cool too. A UTX. Yeah, pretty cool tractor. Military, of course. Totally awesome. Totally. You want to talk about the UTX?
Do I want to talk about it? I've talked about it a lot. Would you like to hear something about it?
Yeah, let's do that part.
Okay.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so what this is, it started out as a U-type, a red-nosed UTI industrial, and about 8 years ago, I really wanted to have a UTX, and of course, there's only one real one in existence that we know of.
All right.
And I wanted to do something different than that one, so I looked through hundreds of engineering drawings and factory photos of the thing, and I just started in on creating the thing from scratch. It's a clone. It's not a real UTX, but it's very accurate for the most part to what was manufactured for the prototypes. There were 6 or 8 prototypes made, a lot of different variants. Some of them were torn down and rebuilt, so it's not known exactly how many ever existed at one time because there's so many variants. But I did what I could to make it something enjoyable, see that what could have been would have been. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of work, but I'm glad it's done.
Right. That's pretty sweet. So this has a 4-cylinder or 6-cylinder in it?
It's got the 4-cylinder. It basically has a 1940 straight black U engine in it.
Okay.
We bored it, put a little bigger carburetor just because of the weight of the thing, so it could get around a little bit better. We did a few carburetor modifications. Lon Grosgeitz was a great help on this, and
He's helped a lot of us.
Yeah, and he modified the carburetor to give it a little more power, and actually overnighted it back to me last week. I started up with his carburetor and drove it on the trailer 5 hours after the paint was dry on it. So I was glad it ran well. So he drove it to the parade today to lead the parade. So
awesome.
That way, if it could, it was his fault.
I see. What year would this be?
So they started making these prototype drawings in 1937. I think the very first prototype was sent to Aberdeen Proving Grounds in Maryland in 1937. And what that was very close to a UDLX. It was basically a UDLX with air hitch on it. But through the military testing, they determined it really didn't have enough power, didn't have enough traction, and so the next variant they put duals on it and a high compression head. Right, still wasn't what they needed. And then a couple of years later, they came out with a 6-cylinder 4-wheel drive with the roller on the front and so forth. They kept iterating and never did get a contract for it. The very last ones, the drawing I based most of this off of, were 4-cylinders. They went back to 4-cylinder with 4-wheel drive, and some of the drawings had written on them for U.S. Coast Guard. So apparently the Coast Guard was looking at this. Okay. And one of the board members of MMCI got a picture several years back of a 4-cylinder 4-wheel drive UTX pulling a Coast Guard boat, or launching a Coast Guard boat out in somewhere on the East Coast. So cool. At least one of them got used out there, and that was a picture was taken in 1950. But there may be another one out there. You just don't know, but it hasn't shown up in the last 40-50 years.
If you know of one, please contact me.
No, contact me.
No, me. MolineDan@gmail.com, please.
Anything else you'd like to know, Dan?
Yes. We can talk about the ZTX in a minute. I just want to walk around this one real quick, if you don't mind. Wow, it's just cool. Lot of work went into making this. Like you said, this is a clone. This isn't an actual UTX. This is made from a U industrial. So that raises and lowers. Awesome. All right, so this would be a ZTX. All right, let's talk about the ZTX.
And what would you like to know about the ZTX, Moline, Dan?
This one is actually a ZTX, isn't it?
Yeah, actually they got 25. Yeah, it was an actual prototype ZTX. So I know of 2 that were prototypes. This one has experimental casting numbers on it. You go right on the shifter and see X and X on it. And there's another one owned by a gentleman in Phoenix, Arizona. That's ours. So that was actually an earlier prototype than this one. This was X171 or 172 prototype. But this is one I found in a scrapyard, or not a scrapyard. It was basically, I was bidding up against a scrap guy at a collector's auction.
Yep.
And bought it. It was total disassembly and just a rust bucket. A few of the key parts were there, but I would say half the tractor was missing. So spent a lot of time back in 2012, I believe, 2010, 2012, putting it back together. But these were used, they got contract, they bought 25 of them. And the pictures in the archives that we've seen is they used them at the proving grounds to move anti-aircraft guns around. They would take them to the top of a hill, test fire them, bring them back. I believe they also used them on some ships and so forth because of close quarters to move around. It features an air hitch. An air hitch would allow the driver to back up, hitch them quickly, and move the unit without having to ever get out.
Right, while he's getting shot at, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah, so a nice unit. It doesn't get driven much. As you can see, that gentleman's a good-sized gentleman, but it's really tight in the cab.
Yep.
If I can get anybody else to drive it, who's much shorter and more spry than I am, I'm all for that. It's very tight. It's like kind of like an R cab.
Yep.
Based on an R cab with a different floorboard bottom.
So what year would this one be?
I call it a 1940 because the drawings that I made a lot of the parts were dated right around 1940.
Okay.
They got a contract, and the contract was for like 1941 or 42 for the 25.
Yep.
But this being a prototype, I'm going to say it was probably assembled on 1940.
Yep. Totally awesome as well. I'll walk around this one.
Trying to get out of there.
Need help? Need a pry bar?
He needs his square fracture.
Yeah. That's kind of neat touch right there.
I'm like, if this is happening to you, you ain't getting out of here.
That's what we were just talking about, the air hitch. You didn't have to get out. You could adjust it and hook up and move out.
You better because
Yeah.
you're getting out of this thing.
Absolutely. So there's the onboard air compressor, the tank, all that stuff. Another bolt, fake bolt. Oh, that's cool. All right, so here's an NTX. This is kind of the forerunner of the Jeep. Actually, I helped one of the shows. I helped push this one in at the showgrounds in Auburn, Indiana. One time, I helped put it in line because they wouldn't allow us to start it up while I was in there. So here's UDLX, an original one under construction.
How the hell you been, man?
So, the Rod Juergens from Iowa. The Rod Juergens. Pretty cool. Interesting. All right. And actually my Air Force ZSI is under the tent as well. So 1952. This is basically the way I bought it. I put new tires on it and a battery, and that's about all done to this tractor. Changed the oil and stuff, but yeah, it's pretty cool as well. Tons of mail orders. Quarter right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not tall enough jug to be a 605. Yeah.
That's the same size I got on my view.
Generators, old Leroy motor. Come with a flathead in there. Woo, she warm in here. Wow, big old walking dog. Woo. inside, some of the motors outside. Oh, that one sounds good. Lufkin. There's guys, it's a full-time job to keep some of these going, you know, all day. You know, not all of them are running, but a bunch of little motors. Getting ready to pull. This is Friday night, and it's a Minneapolis Moline only pull. It's just for fun. They did weigh in, and like we're starting out with Dave Reitenberg on a 1965 only G708 on LP. Very rare tractor, only like, was it like 30 made, 33 made, something like that. And he's gonna pull it, and he's going against a 97 Massey Ferguson four-wheel drive as well, which is, you know, basically a 706 in four-wheel drive. And he's pulling against your 706 too, as well. So yeah, there's gonna be at least 3 in this class. Like I say, this is just for fun, and none of these guys are experts, so we're just collectors having a little bit of fun. So stand by, Dave's gonna get hooked up and be the guinea pig. Oh, here we go. In case you're wondering, the sled is made of a 6600 John Deere, including the rear end, which is now the front end, you know what I'm saying? Smoke on an LP. Lots of lugging power. Stuck it in. You gotta tell them to stop. Here, I'll film this one. So that still has a 404 motor in it, and in that one, they told me. Must be a hydrostatic, kind of hear it whining. Interesting. Huh, kind of cool. She barks. All right, Von Groschkreis, very smart individual. He's from Wells, Minnesota, pulling 97 Massey Ferguson. So same as a G706, again on LP, 504 cubic inch motor. So, oh yeah. What's that? 425. That's the GDI engine. Oh, is it? In a 97? You sure? That's what he said. Oh. Well, why do you do that? Well, it should be a 504.
Well, it's the early one.
Yeah. Sounds good. thought that was a 97. That's a 95. Okay. That's why it's 4 1/4. Not gonna make it quite as far. Cool. That's why it has 4 1/4. Yep.
Had it for like 2 weeks.
Okay. All right, G706 Minneapolis Moline. Woohoo! This is another 504 cubic inch, but this one's on diesel, so we should see some black smoke out of this one. Definitely gonna hear a good beller. Coleman front end out of this one. No wheel weights on the back though. Is that gonna hurt you or help you, I wonder?
Somebody else had it.
Yeah. I don't know, I think, doesn't the diesel engine weigh a little bit more than the LP?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, probably like 100 pounds, maybe 200 pounds or something, but I don't know.
It's like 600. I weighed mine.
600, okay.
500.
Okay.
That one is heavy to work on. I like it.
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, all three of these have a hand clutch. Here we go. Kid needs sunglasses or a hat on. Hit it. We want to hear it. You want to give it too much too quick? Is that what he's thinking? Boy, she sounds good. I wish that was pointing this way, but yeah. He'd have done better if his front end was locked in. Alright, M670 Super. I think this must be a different weight class, I'm hoping. So, I didn't look to see what year that is. It must be a 66 or 67. I know, it must be a 66 painted a brown belly, but you know, people do whatever they want, it seems like. So, no. Here we go, on gas. Moline. $336 cubes for this one. Spin out rims in the back. Sounded good. This one's got an ample torque if he uses it. Well, he didn't lose power, he lost traction. Cool. Alright, cool. Looks like Mr. Schrock's gonna try this again. Hopefully he's got his front end locked in this time. We'll see. They look like they're doing something to the sled. Yeah, it's the same tractor. Yeah, your brother's missing a good time here.
The National Minneapolis Moline Collectors. Happy to have them aboard. They got a great display out there in the display field in the featured brand area. We're not actually calling this a competitive pull. I talked to somebody else about this and I said, well, we're not really keeping score. And the person I was talking to said, oh yes we are. Underway right now is the model G706 Minneapolis Moline with front wheel assist. A big 6-cylinder Dave.
Let's see this M670 again.
Yeah, this tractor is a M670, it's a 4-cylinder, 336 cubic inch gas, and it's giving up a little power to the previous tractor. Right around 7 horsepower. He's going to find out.
He did good. Cool. All right. Now part of the Schrock family here, this G705. Got some big old 26-inch tires on the back, all weighted up. This was only 2-wheel drive, but should be a good bark out of this one. He's also pulling his LP version. This one's the diesel. The LP will be next. What a hay-vine would weigh. I'd have to tear it apart to get it on a trailer, but maybe you'll find another. Maybe you'll find another one between now and then.
5 2-wheel drive tractors. These are approximately 105 horsepower. He's got a lot extra weight on this, so you can pick it up to the next class. 9 to 10,000 pound class. Got a truck.
9 to 10. Okay. This tractor wide open is only about 1,600 RPM. He's taking a different path down the track. Very nice.
Okay, that pull came in at 195 inches.
You take anything through the parade this morning, or?
All right, I think this is John's son on the LP. G705, weighted up the same.
Okay, next up we have another G705 tractor. This is incidentally a 2-wheel drive version of one of the tractor design software used. The G706 is a mechanical front wheels. This tractor also, this is the LP version, it's got about 105 horsepower.
Won't see any smoke coming out of this one. If you do, we got problems. Sounds good though. I think so. But don't think you beat the old man. Waiting for the guy to
give him a flag, and he wasn't giving a flag.
Right. Well, he does have red one.
He's not waving them, though.
Right.
Okay, that pole came in at 187
Yep.
feet.
Not quite as good as Dad. Ooh, all right. Another 705 diesel. This is the same one, just different driver.
Yeah.
Okay, so next we have another two-wheel drive G705 diesel, again about 105 horsepower.
Very intelligent.
Yeah.
I gotta get my 955 in the shop again to work on that.
Oh yeah, locked up on you or something.
I think I know what's wrong with it. I'll talk about it here in a minute.
Okay, we got James Schweikert on the G955. Let's see if he can take it out the end.
Don't have the same bark as the 504 on the one, the straight, especially that straight pipe, but. Still sounds good. Cool.
All right, Mr. Schweikert did a fine job there, 178 inches.
1973. Yep. Yeah.
Okay, next up we have another 1973. This is a
whose tractor that is.
1973 G955. Again, the same 451 cubic inch, 97 horsepower diesel. That's Joe Crow driving this tractor.
Ohio. Is it Ashland? Is he who lives there? He's in a different gear. I don't know if he's going too fast, but he's going faster. Trying to read the track. Uh-oh. Yeah, it must have popped out of gear. All right, he's gonna pull again. Apparently they're going through twice. Power steering line, hydraulic line. I hope that. Rear main, they clutch slip. Cool.
The famous powder puff, members only powder puff tractor pull will be taking place out on track 2.
Yeah, Brad's not here.
A lot of fun. Everybody loves the event.
I went by his house yesterday. There was no sheet metal, no tires on that tractor.
Really?
Yeah, and he got her done that quick. They put her back together. He plowed last weekend at a plow day, or the weekend before, whatever that was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was that this week.
Yep, same one. He's got 3 of them, 4. And his Uncle Ken was here, and he's got 4 A4Ts, Plainsman, you know, and he's got 2 2655s, so he's something like that. Yeah.
All right, so Joe's going to try to get us in the tractor treats a little better this time.
Yeah. I think the clutch. Oh, there it goes. Uh-oh. I don't know what his strategy was, but I don't think it worked. Oh, 1350 pulling. Haha, sweet. All right, 1355 on LP. Kind of a rare tractor. So that's a 504 cubic inch motor in that, and the LPs, the diesels, had a 585 cube. This one he bought out of northern Minnesota.
Okay, the next tractor for the 12 to 13,000 pound class is a Minneapolis Moline G1355. The G1355 is in the 140 horsepower range. It's a 504 cubic inch propane engine in this, trading a few more RPMs than the previous 504s and the earlier tractors you saw, putting out more horsepower. This tractor is another one that the front half is Minneapolis Moline, the back half is Oliver.
Lane Cotton at the helm. short dead. Three-speed amp was working that one, the Oliver transmission. I think he picked the right gear for that setting on the plow, or sled, I mean, jeez. Yeah. All right, yeah, well, hold on there, he says. That'll.
And this also is putting out about 140 horsepower. The difference between this tractor and the previous one, the rear half of this is Minneapolis Moline. This is 100% Minneapolis Moline instead of half Minneapolis Moline and half Oliver. And Doug Cotton, the owner, is driving it.
Where the 1355 is 3. I can hear Doug. I mean, I know what Doug is thinking.
Okay, so that one came in at 252 feet. So,
G1000 Vista with a 3-speed, and this one rare option. Word on the street is these people have owned this for 30 years. Local tractor.
okay, next up we have a G1000 Vista. These tractors were built up until 1968, 1970 actually. And these are about 115, 120 horsepower. This is, again, a 504 cubic inch diesel engine. This will be the final tractor in this class. We'll go down to the 7,000 to 8,000 pound class to get those tractors ready for you.
Sweet. Sounds good. Traction before he loses power. Oh yeah. Yep.
Okay, good job to the young man. We're
yes, sir.
at 197 feet on that pole. Good
yeah,
job.
That was good.
This tractor is equipped with a 283 cubic inch gasoline engine, but as you can tell, this is not a pulling tractor, so I have no idea how it's equipped today.
No.
The grill looks different.
The grill's not flat. Ain't his first rodeo.
Okay, UB Minneapolis Moline down there went 192 feet.
Yep. 2132, Twin City.
Okay, the next tractor up is a predecessor to the Minneapolis Moline. This is a Twin City 2132. That's a drawbar rated or belt rated drawbar rated 21 horsepower and 32 belt horsepower. John Schrock's going to give it a try here, and this is a 6,000 to 7,000 pound class.
Original style bullet muffler on there. That's cool. Might spit out. Maybe not. Maybe. Doing a lot of slipping.
Okay, that will pull 124 feet for Mr. Schrock and his 2132 Twin City tractor.
Cool beans. Still cool. Next up is not something you see every day. You're going to see a UDLX pulling. This tractor came clear from Wyoming. Fixed up. These tractors are bringing over $200,000 now.
All right, next up we have a UDLX. These are quite an interesting tractor from Minneapolis Moline. They first were produced in 1938. They're known as a comfort tractor. They advertised as being a tractor that you could plow with all day and take to town for groceries in the evening. This tractor came to us today from Wyoming, so thank him very much for bringing it all the way from Wyoming for us to enjoy today. I've never seen a UDLX pull. These are a very extremely valuable tractor. They're very rare and very sought after by collectors, and it's just a privilege to see this thing out on the track pulling today. They're about 40 horsepower, and I believe the gentleman told me it weighs about 6,500 pounds. It's right in the middle of this class. Let's see how I do it.
Give her the berries. Doing better than the 2132. Doing well.
Okay, that Minneapolis Moline comfort tractor is working its way down the track. It's a privilege to see this thing pulling.
Wow. Wow, that was cool.
Ran out of power.
Yeah.
All right, that pulls at 158 feet. Nice job with that UDLX comfort tractor.
Yeah. See, they always have a single head in them. Unlike the newer U's had a split head and a motor. The split head motor was a little more oomph to it. So, but still cool to see. 5-star standard on propane. That's a pretty cool tractor too.
Okay, this next tractor up is a 1958 Minneapolis Moline 5-star Wheatland. It's got a 283 cubic inch LP propane engine. Probably a little under 50 horsepower.
Little?
A young man driving this tractor has never been on this tractor before from Wells, Minnesota. Okay, nice pull of 174 feet on that 5-star Minneapolis Moline.
Sweet.
By Riley Grosek.
All right, 445 with a single front wheel. Obviously, this tractor is not the first time pulling it. What happened out there, Joe?
Something's slipping.
Thought you're slipping, or the 3-speed was slipping here? You don't know what I mean?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Something's slipping. If it wasn't mine, I wasn't gonna.
I understand. I was like, I said, well, I don't know what the strategy was, but it didn't work.
Okay, we got the 445
Dave's like, go pull it again. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, whatever.
Taking its way down the track.
Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Feeling good? Yeah, that old boy, his first time either. Good job, buddy.
Okay, that pull came in 193 feet. 193.
Wow. All right, G1000 Vista. This is a 1969 model. I can tell by looking at it. This has a 3-speed amp-torque in it, which is kind of a rare option.
Well, 50 of them made.
Yeah, not very many. So this is Hugh Doyle, right? That's the say last name. All right. Let me check and see if we got glare in here. We might have to go to the other side.
Yeah.
But you know, the 3-speed amp-torque is right here on these.
And it's hydraulically shifted and not mechanical.
Okay. Yep. Which is kind of cool.
Yes, it is.
This is very, very, very neat. Yes, sir. So, how long has this been in the family?
My grandpa bought it in 1989 as a parts tractor.
Oh,
and he figured out it had a 3-speed torque. So he's like, well, I'll use the other one as a parts tractor.
There you go.
Put this back together and got 5 more speeds for plowing.
Right. Right. The seat doesn't look all that comfortable. Yeah. We go see Clint Stammen here. He's got seats for it.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
He also has a dash. We have a track dash now.
Okay. Yep. You need help, Nina, or you got it?
Got it.
All right. The brake on?
Player shut.
Okay. I was looking to see if the brake was off. It is.
So he did a little bit of custom work on this tractor. If usually these don't go down 38 rows. So he cut the fenders out, welded the fenders down in the fuel tank so you can go and put 8 hydrants on.
Oh, okay.
So it's narrow enough to go down 30-inch rows.
Okay.
Which we do our side dressing with that.
Oh, we're still this is still a used farm. I mean,
Still used for them. That's why it's
sweet.
It's in its working clothes.
Right.
I do want to paint it up eventually.
I would too, but
Fix an hydraulic leak down there.
you know, if it's a white Minneapolis Moline or Oliver, it's gonna leak oil somewhere. Just so you know.
We have a 1355 that does it. It's
Yeah.
bad.
Yep.
Good power load. Yeah, it's been in the family ever since I did born, so.
Yep.
Always loved this tractor. It's the best driving tractor in the farm, too.
Yeah, you sit up high. It's, well, that's what, you know, that were their, one of their trade things, you know, marketing was to sit up high.
Sit up high, out of the dust.
Right. So.
I do enjoy driving it.
Yep.
And I know it's rare, so I kind of
right. Yep.
Keep it.
Absolutely.
My grandpa's right over there. That's the guy that owns it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
He did all the work on it.
So this is right on, you guys are right on N57 down here, aren't you?
We're on 52 on Bennington Road.
You're on 52. Okay, this is a different set of tractors than I was thinking of.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm thinking of Wendling down on 57. So
we have a couple more Molines.
yeah.
The D704 that we bought from Dave up there in Westbox.
Oh, Dave Reisenberg. Oh yeah.
So we went down there. He let us tour his
Oh
farm.
yeah.
Like a kid in the candy shop.
Oh, yeah.
All the front wheel assist tractors.
Oh yeah.
Just neat.
Yep. Well, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Yes. Nice tractor you got here.
I was gonna say, you want to buy a junk tractor?
Where is it? I don't see it.
If I sold that, I'd probably get shot by him.
I understand this, so I didn't even ask. So I could tell by his tone, the words he was saying, not for sale.
He knows more about it than I do.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm glad, because you look fairly young. I'm glad to see a younger generation showing interest as well.
Yeah, I just turned 21 like a month ago.
Yeah, well, the Brain Trust here, he just turned 21 today.
Really?
So yeah, everybody wish the Brain Trust happy birthday.
Thanks.
Yep. So yeah, very cool. Telltale sign 1969 taper lock hubs for one thing, and the cast iron weight brackets another one. So yep, pretty cool.
He did have full centered hydraulics on it from the factory too.
Okay, and you guys just changed it over to open
We
center.
had that at home.
Yeah.
I should have. When I screwed up, I wish I'd have spent $1,200. Kept it.
Yep.
Now you're talking about free.
Yeah. Well, there's a company down in Port Huron rebuilding those pumps, and they're reasonable price. So, and they have all the parts, and actually they have the ability to make the whole pump. I mean, cast the housing and everything. So yeah, I'm working on getting a tour of that place, and that'll be on the channel as well. So wow. Well, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Nice piece of history we got here. So yeah, family heirloom, and I'm glad to hear it.
He
So
must have taken out of his work clothes.
yeah, well, you know, that's to each his own.
Oh yeah.
So all right, well, it looks like my Uber is here and ready to go. So all right, well, I'm gonna go home for the night, and I'll be back tomorrow.
See you.
All right, well, we're gonna cut this video here. We'll call this part 1. Plenty more to come. Holy cow. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one.